What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. The weather inside this time is frightful, but boy oh boy, it looks bloody delightful. This is Avalanche, created by Hurren, and with all Hurren tracks, it looks absolutely incredible. This is no trickery. This isn't any editing after the fact. This snow is falling in-game, which I think is absolutely amazing. Like one of them little things, them small details that really immerses you in a track. Very, very excited to be playing this. And this has been released on the 23rd. The track itself, I think, comes out, he said, between like 3 and 5 p.m. EST. This video is going live at 3 a.m. EST. So just wait a little while. It'll be out on the shop today for you US lot. And hopefully you can hop on and have some fun as I'm about to do. And it's so nice to have a new Christmassy/winter themed track in this game. Let's go spin some laps, see how it goes. I'm very, very excited. 'Tis the season to be subscribing to the channel. Thank you everyone for all the support recently. If you're new to the channel or you keep coming back on a daily basis, then please feel free to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I hope you've been enjoying the content and I hope you enjoy this video. However, with all Hurren tracks, it wouldn't be one of his without a little tribute to his dog Max. Rest in peace, Max. I hope you're up there in puppy heaven, enjoying all the snow. And just what a beautiful track. I'm so glad. And it's so cute that he puts his dog in there on every single track. That like no stronger love, no stronger bond between a man and his dog. Okie dokie, here we go. So, I'm going to keep everything off the screen today other than my controller overlay and my gears, just so I know what gear I'm in. It looks so good. I will apologise because I imagine that the snow falling down constantly is probably going to do my bit rate really, really dirty. It's probably going to look quite pixelated. On my screen, my god, it's so pretty. Like, I absolutely love it. It's one of them things, just every now and then you'll get a creator do something that's a little bit out of the box, something that I don't believe has been done before in this game, and it just absolutely blows you away. I'm just going to have a little bit of a roll round just to see what's what. That was a big double that I've just missed there, and then this is a smaller one. I can hear, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it well enough, just depending on how loud I put the bike volume in this video. Those of you guys that play bikes a little bit more, you might know that when you ride over sand on this game, it creates a different sound than if you're riding over normal soil. And every single bit of snow that I'm riding over sounds like sand. So, yeah, no, it does. So this man, it seems, I could be mistaken, but it seems he's literally gone through the effort of every bit of snow that you see on the ground, every white bit, is a different traction to the rest of the track. Which, first of all, the effort that must go into that is absolutely insane. Secondly, I imagine that snow is very slippery IRL. I've never had the luxury to ride on it, but I can only imagine. So that's just a very, very nice detail, and again adds all of the immersion. And from the little flyover that I done at the start, it seems like it's actually quite a lengthy track, which is very, very, very nice. And again, I just need to get some more practice in on this game. I am very, very much slacking, although I still have 19 hours in the past 2 weeks, which normally would be okay, but they've actually only been, it's been 0 hours in the past 2 weeks. All those 19 were in the week previously, where I was getting ahead in all the videos, and we've done that really long 10-hour live stream. So I'm just very, very happy to be back. I'm feeling very, very festive, and it's just nice that he's released this track for us around Christmas time, just to stay in the spirit of things. Oh, I'm not sure if I've shown you yet. Let's see. So I'm wearing like the old flannel jacket released by Valor, and then I've got a little Santa hat on my head as well. There is a full-on like Santa face as a helmet, but I thought that might be a little bit overboard. It's not Christmas time just yet. We can get a little bit festive without going too OTT. Now, I am a little bit disappointed because I wanted to ride. If for those of you that don't know, there is a timber sled mod in this game, which is, it's a model swap that goes onto the Kawasaki's, and it gives you like the normal timber sled things. You know, you've got the what if you call it, like the, oh god, what it's like, the track tires, you know, like tanks have. I'm drawing a blank here, I can't think of the word for it, but yeah, full on timber sled. I'll try and I'll put a picture, like overlay of it on screen right now. However, I can't get it to work. I don't know if I'm just being a big Dumbo, but I've seen other people saying that it's not been working as of recently. And annoyingly, I had it working last year, in last year's Christmas video, I believe. So yeah, it's a shame that I can't get that working, because I imagine on a snow track that would have been really, really good fun. But so far, so good. Oh, that jump's bigger than I thought. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I'm going to have to try and get my brain working a bit and memorise this track, because there's a lot of blind jumps, and you kind of have to remember how far you're meant to be jumping everything. Get up and over that one, get right off the back. Don't crash. Oh my god. Right, what's on the other side of this? Let me check up a bit. Okay, that's a roller. And then we got the finished jump here. It looked like a boot up when I was reviewing it. Let's get, oh my god, up and over that. And then, oh, are you meant to be able to downside that as a bigger jump, or are you just meant to jump it and kind of go over the tiny little, not berm, you know, like built up bit of turn 1? I'm not too sure. We'll try sending it next lap if I remember. I'll probably absolutely wad myself, but who cares? We're here for a good time. We're here for a bit of fun. So we've got a little double here, and then I guess you can go double around the inside in the corner as well. Oh, this was a big old double, wasn't it? Let's go. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to crash. I'm going to crash. Oh, how? But some days Life so just blesses you. You know, I feel like 100%, well, 99% of the time, I would have crashed there. Obviously not 100 because I didn't. So double into here. Oh, let's try and hug this inside. Go different lines. So double. Oh, so there's some different line opportunities as well, which is really, really nice to see. You can send it into there. 100% you can clear that whole thing and make it into a little quad if you've got the testicles for it. Yeah, there's some very, very interesting line choices going on here. I'm just trying to work out where everything is. That's another big double. Oh my God. I'm not sure if I'm just getting lucky right now or if the jumps are just that perfectly scaled that I'm getting them just right. I'm on the KTM 450, if anyone's curious. I know people ask me now and then to mention what engine bike I'm on, just so they can relate to it a little bit more. I imagine that... Oh, slide. There we go. That's enough jumping. You can jump around the corner there as well. Yeah, some very, very cool lines. I mean, fast lap's going to be insane around here. You're going to be absolutely hauling booty cheeks. 250s should be A-OK around here as well. There's nothing that I've hit just yet that I'm like, oh my God, that might be a bit difficult on a smaller bike. There's some jumps that you have to really check up for. Other ones that you have to stretch it out. I'm just trying to learn my way around. I feel like, should I have done some laps before I started recording? I don't know. That's always a topic for me that I'm never sure what to do. I don't know whether to go and record my raw reactions of a track or to spin a few laps and then go in after the fact and just ride it a little bit better, but a little bit less enthusiastically because we already spent some time on it. What I will say, I'm going to wait to get to a smooth bit of track to show you. There's some more jumps coming up here. I don't want to do it just yet. Can I? No, I was going to see if I could double around the corner, but that's not a thing. That is far too big of a gap. Right, let me see if I can show you guys. If I turn my reshade on. Oh my God, it's been on the whole time. I'm so sorry. Look at... I thought it would just be really bright. I thought I had my reshade off. I apologise if your eyes are burning. Let me turn it off for the rest of the video. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be so bright for you. Right, I do apologise. So we got a nice triple there. We got a little roller around the corner. I was saying the track is very, very bright if you've got reshade on, where there's so much white on the screen, but that's to be expected. You know, it's not the end of the world. There are some tracks in this game that I really do feel that having the reshade off is a lot more beneficial. Just to save my eyeballs. This was a big double as well, wasn't it? Yes. Oh God. And then if I remember, I need to the finish line jump. I need to hit on the left-hand side and hit it with a few more beans than it did last time, and see if I can downside that roller. I feel like it's definitely not meant to be made that way. I think 100% you're meant to just hit the tabletop as normal and then jump over the finish corner, or the start corner. I must say. I'm sorry. Right, up here, a little roll around to the right. Here we go. And then... Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Mary and Joseph. No. Okay. Doable. 100% doable. Not the fast line. I'm just going to throw that out there. Not the fast line whatsoever. Let's carry on a little bit. There's some more big jumps coming up ahead. Always get on the binders, please. Oh, I'm a little bit scared to get on the brakes hard and turn really, really sharply because of all that snow actually giving you sand traction. I can feel the back end wanting to break loose from me every now and then. Right, I'll check up a little bit on this double. There we go. Oh, that was lovely. That was nice and floaty. Check up on this one. Hug the inside. What I quite like, which I'm not sure if he's done on any other tracks, it feels like the inside ruts, they're not really... They don't start from under the ground height, if that makes sense. They're dug down a little bit, like pre-dug down, which I think is really, really cool. I've not seen too many tracks that have done it like that, but it makes you fully get into the rut and sit in it. I'm turning around because I want to try quadding this. I think this is going to be an absolutely huge line. Although you would have to hit the left-hand side of these rollers beforehand, so let's pretend we've downsided this perfectly. We've hugged the inside here. We've gone double, then to the moon. Oh, boing! Oh, I generally thought I was going to get away with that then for a second. That's doable, 100%. I got an awful run through them rollers. I didn't go double cleanly. I'm going to try again next lap. We're just going to keep going, just keep banging out laps. Go up and over this one's do I check up for this one? Oh, checked up a bit too much. Oh, God damn it. What are you doing, Linz? Oh, God, I feel like I do some of these tracks so dirty, just where I keep crashing. Oh, I keep crashing. And then this should be a little roller. Ah, this one round the corner. Right, I really want to try and see if I can jump around the corner here. Go double, Double, right. Ah! Oh, God. My backend stood out on the face. But yes, you can jump around the corner, then skim through all these rollers. Just check up into this double here. And there's another nice deep inside line here. Let me move over here. It's just use all the track. My lines are not choices. I go wherever the bike takes me. And then toss her sideways in the air. And you can feel, so where all this snow is dotted in here and there, and it is sand traction, it does light your back end up. So a lot of times, like, the reason I scrubbed that jump previously is normally I would have felt like I would have jumped a lot further than that. But where the snow's been kind of taking my speed away from me on the straights, it does slow you down. So you don't jump quite as far as you feel. So there's going to be a lot of learning to be done on this track, because it's not just a case of there's one traction everywhere, it's constantly changing, and I'm sure you could literally go as far as, if you're going for hot laps, let's say, you can see like the snow and the dirt are intertwined with each other even on the straights. It goes like snow, dirt, snow, dirt, snow, dirt in a line, almost like ruts in a way. I generally feel that if you practice your lines well enough that you could stay out of the snow as much as possible, you would generally gain time. Even if your line is a foot to the left or the right of the snow, it will still be faster. Love opening up through them rollers right there. Got this triple. Oh god, I'm over jumping the crap out of that. Oh, this is the fast bit of the track. This is what I enjoy. Just stay nice and low, toss her sideways off of everything possible. Where is the big jump? Which one was the big jump? Oh god, I'm scared. I forgot. This is a check up, isn't it? Yes, there we go. This one. Right. Fourth gear up. Throw her sideways and downside that one pretty damn perfectly that time, if I do say so myself. A little pat on the back for moi. I think I've got Erode turned off right now, which is a bit of an L decision on my behalf. I literally only just thought about it. So I can't really comment on how well the track erodes. In my mind, it'd be really nice if it digs down really, really deeply. I think that would be absolutely amazing. Just, you know, I've never ridden in snow, as I say, but I just imagine that if you ride a bike through snow, you will leave one hell of a, not a rut, you know, but one hell of a line in it. It'd be nice to see what the erode is like on this track, especially with the new Beta 18C update. I've seen a few pictures that people have been posting about how their online races have been going on it, and it looks like it is genuinely working now. It looks like it might be scaled just a little bit too high. I think Piboso's thinking of turning it down just a tad, because it's a little bit over the top right now, a little bit crazy deep. And you know how this game gets when the ruts get too deep. Your bike just explodes on impact in them. You can't actually ride through them. Unlike these bad boys, like they are sexy. I was going to say a worse word than that. Sexy as fudge. There we go, that's better. I've been swearing a lot in videos recently, and I do apologise. I'm going to try and tone it down, or at least go back through and censor things over. Very, very lucky to survive that. That quad is going to be one of them lines that I'll probably try and go for every single lap, even if I keep killing myself. Another nice inside line. Look, I'm getting some sort of a flow. So I feel like I'm getting some sort of a flow. Oh god, right. Can I double around this corner this time? Oh, it's a little bit of a stretch. He's done he's made like some choppy roughness going up that jump as well. So when you're trying to accelerate a decent amount and turn, and it being slightly uphill, very, very, very risky, very wobbly. Right, can I get over this? Let me stretch it out this time. Try and stay away from the snow. Oh, there you go. So I feel like I overjumped the jump before it that time, and because I stayed in the dirt rather than in the snow, I got over it better. So there's method to the madness, I'm telling you. I can see why he's filled these inside ruts in with snow, just to make them not super OP, which I like. He's thought about that. I think it's just such a pretty track. And just kind of, if you unfocus your eyes for a second and just have a look around rather than, well, I'm just trying to look at where I'm going rather than looking at the snow and everything. It's so bloody pretty. And one thing that's really, really good about this, which I asked Harren actually when he was messaging me, is I said, is there going to be like a massive hit to FPS for some people? Because I imagine having this kind of constantly looping over on your screen could cause that. But I've been informed that it actually takes no hit to FPS whatsoever. It's actually like the, what's they call it? Not like billboards. Like the, you know, the live screens that you see on some of the tracks, like the stock, the stock Assen track, for example. It's got like that live screen on it where you can see everyone racing around. That's what causes the issues, but this is completely separate to that. This is, I don't know if it's just like a kind of a GIF replaying over and over and over again on the screen. But it looks great. I'm glad that he's kind of figured this out, because I think it just opens the door for a lot more different opportunities. I mean, I'm not sure what else you'd want falling from the sky in your tracks, but you know what I mean. It just creates a different atmosphere. You could even go as far to do it as like I know in Sim, I've seen some tracks where they've made it so it looks like dust particles on the screen for particularly like dusty tracks or like hard pack tracks, which again I think is really, really good. It adds all to the immersion, and again, it just opens the doors for more and more creators. And I'm sure if you are making your tracks and you want to work out how this is done, Aaron seems like a very, very lovely man. He's always been really, really solid with me. Really enjoy talking to him. He's a very, very nice guy. I'm sure he's more than willing to help some people out if anybody has any questions. And when he was messaging me, actually, he's like, guess what I've worked out how to do? And at first I just put a question mark. I was like, I have no idea. I can't think of anything. And then I was like, because I knew he's working on a winter track, I was like, if you've managed to make it snow, that is absolutely amazing. He's like, well, you guessed it. That's exactly what I've done. I was such a happy man. And the best thing is, this isn't even a case of, what I thought might be the case is, you know, if you change the weather to wet and have it to rainy, you obviously you've got rain kind of popping on the screen all the time. I wondered if it would be the case of the snow wouldn't actually be falling; it would just look like snow on your goggles rather than dirt or wet on your goggles, and that would be the case. Except like no, this is on a completely dry track. There's no rain involved, and it's so nice. Like we get it every now and then where someone just kind of ups the levels, and again that's happened today, and I was kind of explaining this to one of my friends like over the last week. It's so weird how I think I found this little niche of the YouTube scene of just playing this random MX Bikes game that started blowing up at the same time as I started making videos on it. And the game has just progressed so far in the last 2 years that I've been playing. Not even necessarily from the actual game itself standpoint. Obviously, we've had a few updates here and there. Obviously, there's still some major issues with the game that people absolutely hate about it. But more from the track making perspective and just the community, just mods in general, the quality of everything is absolutely nuts. It's just been going up and up and up, and I can't thank all of these content creators enough, because they essentially are what enable me to make these videos for you in the first place. A lot of people tend to show me a lot of love, but I feel like the people that make these videos possible, they get left behind a little bit. So if you do want to show people some love, I mean, go show Hurren some love, first of all. This track is absolutely incredible. It's going to be on MX Bike Shop, as I said at the start of the video. It's going to be around 3 to 5-ish PM EST on the 23rd. So you Americans that have stayed up late to watch my video, you're seeing this at 3 AM. You're going to have to wait 12 hours, I'm afraid. I'm very, very sorry about that. But I love being in the position I'm in right now, where I get people reaching out to me asking if I want to kind of cover the tracks for them, and just show, it's not even like advertising as such, but just showing it a little bit of love and getting it out into the public eye more. Because I know there's some very, very casual MX Bikes players out there that watch these videos that kind of, they don't keep up with what's going on a day-to-day basis, so seeing videos and seeing certain tracks and where to find them is really, really helpful to them. So I'm very, very privileged to be in the position I'm in. It all stems from you guys, but then of course it goes back to the content creators as well for letting me kind of show off their work for everybody. And I don't know, I'm in a very, very good mood. This track is absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for it to be released for everybody so I can hop on and play it with a few guys. Steam broadcasting, what are you doing? Why are you enabling yourself like 30 minutes after I've loaded Steam? I apologise for that overlay. Oh god, am I doing... What? I've got game capture on. I haven't even got display capture on. I have no idea why it's doing the Steam overlay. I need to go into my settings. I've obviously got enable third-party overlays on, which I think I need to have that on anyway for the reshade. Oh no, I'm spitballing. I like how muddy the bike's getting. Usually I wouldn't, but I think it kind of suits the whole snowy theme. And overall, what a track. Hurren, you've done such an amazing job. To take a little bit of a break over Christmas, I have no idea how long you've been working on this one. I probably should have asked that question to him before I made this video. But the fact that he's even had like Christmas in mind and released this for us is just great. I don't like bundling it in as just a Christmas track. I like the idea of it just being a winter themed track in general. At least that way it's not just like, oh, I'm only going to play this at Christmas and that's it. I think races on this track are going to be nuts. They're going to be so fast. I don't know what bikes would be best. I mean, I'm enjoying riding the 450 around here, but there's one or two places where I have to check up quite a lot, or maybe I've got so much power that I feel like I should go for a crazy line that just makes me wad myself, but I mean, that's more of a skill issue than anything. So maybe the 250s. I think you could have a good laugh around here on a 125. You would probably have to hit your marks pretty damn well. I mean, look, jumps like that, even on a 450, you have to stretch them out just a little bit, but all in all, my god, this is... Oh, bellissimo. Mwah, a kiss. I do the French hand symbol for this is very good, yeah. Now do it for me. Again, go check out the track. Massive shout out to Hurren. Show him some love in the comments down below. I know that he watches and watches these videos and reads comments as well. That'll do it from me. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas break, holidays, if you're still working. I'm so sorry for you. I hope that you get your time off as and when it's deserved. And like and subscribe to the video. So subscribe to the video. Come getting tongue twisted. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's definitely been no cuts in this video from mistakes and me getting tongue twisted whatsoever. Have a lovely rest of the day, guys. Whatever it is that you're up to. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.